You tell us what we want to know, or you play E.T. the video game!
No!
I've been wanting to make this video for quite a while. I just don't know. I think I just got delayed and I was like, should I? Should I not do it? Should I not do it? But anyways, here we go. So the idea of trading your games, or you bought your game, you bought the game, is $60. You beat the game, and then after that, you trade it into GameStop, you sell it. That doesn't make sense at all. I'm sorry, but that just doesn't make sense. So what I think is that this is a good system of what you need to do, especially if you're someone who's like, I don't know about this game. I could buy the game. It could be terrible. It could be awesome, but I don't know. But I bought the game anyways. It's terrible. I traded in. I got a crappy amount of money back. So here's the idea. The idea is that you use freaking GameFly over there, who are like, we rent video games out. So you'll use that. You play the game. If you like it, then you can go in stores and buy it. But if you don't like it, the good news is that you have freaking GameFly. You're able to return the game to them, and you're not stuck with the game anymore. That's for those who actually likes. I have no idea about the other ones. It's like, the reason you bought the game is because you wanted to have the game. And I can understand if you want to get rid of the game after you played it and beat it, but it seems to me what you really need to do is actually have a friend circle. And you have a circle of friends who actually have the game and they beat the game. And I'm not sure, because it's kind of hard. Like Doom, for instance. It's like Doom, I know that chances are your friend who bought it, you won't really want to share it because it's a good game. But on the other hand, I don't think there's like a multiplayer mode. And if there is, then damn. But I think the idea would be there's 5 friends. Doom is, I don't know how much money it is, but the 5 friends chip in money to get that game. And then they pass it around as soon as they're finished with it. So one person's done, give it to the other one, give it to the other one, give it to the other, give one to the other one. So then after that, there you go. And then whoever likes the game and says, you know what, I'm going to keep it forever, then all you got to do is just pay the other 4 friends the money for it. And then there you go. And no one's going to be like, oh man, I played the game now. I need to get rid of it because I don't really want it anymore. It's like, oh my gosh, dude, you paid a lot of money to get this game. And now you're going to trade it in for less than that. I don't think that's not even decent amount of anything. It's like, you need to keep the game. I mean, you bought the game, you should keep it, man. Of course, if you want to just play the game and give it off, then you should have some kind of friend circle like I'm talking about. Or you go to GameFly, even though I know some of the newer games, it's kind of hard to even get because, well, GameFly is cool and all, but the newer games, yeah, it's going to be hard to even get. Yeah, it's going to be hard to get those. Last but not least, I have to talk about is the sports games. Now, the sports games, personally, I would say you guys know what you need to do, because the sports games, they always clog up the shelves. You might as well just say it and then just make like a limited amount of sports games physical copies, and then when it comes to online, that's where you get the game. You just download it online, and then when you're like, oh, the new one's coming out, we need to get rid of the old one, you can just delete it off your freaking system instead of actually trying to. Yeah, it's like very, very crappy. And heck, maybe whichever download you did, like if they make a brand new downloading system and you have the old one, right? And you want the new one, maybe you'll make a $5 off. Yeah, so what you're going to do is drag and drop or show like some code or something. Like, for instance, maybe the game has something where it's like a serial code number. So you type in that serial code number and then you're able to get $5 off the newest version of the game. Like, for instance, 2K Yeah, 2K16 is out. Yeah, it's been out. So now there's going to be 2K17, and you're able to actually use your money to, yeah, you're able to use the old copy that you downloaded to get $5 off of this new one, which I bet used to be you don't get that price. You don't get to have that awesome deal. You just buy the game and you'll be happy with it, and then you sell the game and whatever. But it's like no one gives a crap about sports games. So why make it a big crap about it if you could just say make it digital download, then you make it that you get $5 off. Maybe some delete it, maybe they don't delete it. It's cool, bye, whatever. But anyways, that's all I'm trying to say is that if you bought a brand new game, you played it, then you're gonna trade it in, that's a waste. You might as well just rent it. You might as well rent it, but of course, yeah, sometimes the rental people they have a max number of copies they have, and then so as everyone is able to get those copies, well, then you're in the freaking dark. So that's why you have to buy your own, which by then you should actually decide to have a friend circle. So at least the good news is that instead of waiting a month or so for that game, the friend circle, you're all able to put your money together, and then one by one you guys get to play the game to the point of where it's like, there we go, we did it. Yeah, we did it. We all played the game, and whoever wants to keep the game can keep it. Of course, if the messed up standoff is that everyone wants to keep the game, then frick. Yeah, then it sounds like it's going to be rotation all the way. Like one day someone has it, next day someone has it, next day someone has it. So it's going to be like a nice little pass around until the point of where it's like you can find it at a pawn shop for a cheap amount of money. Or you're able to get an unbelievable cheaping deal of it. All right, I'm done.